The next year, 1819, his half-brother and first cousin, my 4 times great-grandfather, Stephen Henry Bailey, was born. He married Grandma Caroline, also born into slavery. Their firstborn child was George Washington Bailey, my 3 times great-grandfather and the first black public school teacher in Eastern Shore, Maryland. He married Grandma Annie. They had Grandma Caroline. She moved to Philadelphia. She had Grandma Vivian. Grandma Vivian married a Spanish-speaking Cuban immigrant, my great-grandfather Cicero from Havana, Cuba. They had Grandma Ida. She met and married James Johnson. They had Jamal, who met Barbara, and on the anniversary of the Nat Turner Revolution, and on the anniversary of the Haitian Revolution, and on the anniversary of the George Jackson Revolution, and on the anniversary of the Frederick Douglass Fugitive Slave Convention, UmarJohnson was born in North Philadelphia. Frederick Douglass said, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and deprecate agitation are like men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want the rain, but they can't stand the thunder or the lightning. They want the ocean, but they can't deal with the roar of the water. He said the struggle we have as African people may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one, or it might be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. He said, find out what any man will quietly submit to, and you have found the exact measure of injustice that will be used against them. He said, freedom ain't free, and whoever wants it must strike the first blow. He said, a man may not get everything that he pays for, but you will pay for everything that you get. With blood or with blows, but you will pay. But he said, most of all, remember, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. The Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, leader of the largest black organization in world history, who gave us this red, black, and green, Garvey said, without confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Without confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. Marcus Garvey was asked, are you an African or are you a Jamaican? Are you an African or are you a Jamaican? Are you an African or are you a Jamaican? And Marcus Messiah Garvey stood up and said, you ask me, am I an African or am I a Jamaican? And I say to you, I would never, ever, ever give up a continent for an island. I am an African. I share you, brothers and sisters.